Hello, this is Travis, aka Shizzles, and I was asked the question, um, why isn't there like some sort of playbook or charts or pictures that a coach could have with him and showing the layout of a map, and then on the images they would show where the enemies are, where you think that you would probably uh, be spawning, and so from that information, where to push off of the start or off of your spawn. So thought I'd make a video answering that question, and this is pretty much what I think. I don't think it would work because I'm just going to give you a scenario. This is the MLG Maps Sanctuary. This is a V7 version, and here's your scenario. This blue X right here is where the enemy, an enemy player was just killed. The blue dots are where the enemy is. The red X is where your teammate just died, and the two red dots are where your other two teammates are alive. And the black X is where you were killed. Okay, so you see everything's right here. So normally you would expect to spawn rocks, and based on where the enemy is right now, you would want to push out towards your carbine. However, there's some problems with this. So let's say your coach just showed you this, and so okay, you're spawning here. You need to push this way because they're here, here, and here. There's one your wall, one your street window, and one their carbine. So you want to push over to your carbine. Well, what happens if okay, let's say the player that was killed on your street spawns their hut. So he's right here for now. These black dots are where the other team could be when you spawn and start your push. So this guy has moved over to here. This guy's moved here. This guy has dropped down into your court. And the reason why these three have pushed this way, all of them have pushed over to your hut side, is because you had a teammate or two teammates alive, one in your cuts and one in your court, and they were still alive. So these three want to push and take them out and try and kill them before you spawn. And so with them pushing over to your hut side, you want to push car so that it's a 1v1 with you and the guy, their street, if their street actually sees you. He may just rush straight into ring and not even look rocks, and you can get underneath their street and into their main court area, cuts, flag, rocks, wherever, who knows. But now I'm going to show you a second option. And option two, the person, their car, has still pushed into your court, because, obviously, you have two teammates alive. But what if this guy's just like, you know what, I'm just going to push him through shoddy into cuts. We'll worry about them later. And if I clean up the kill, maybe, you know, I only got one shot on me, so I still have more than half shields. I mean, if that's the case, he's just gonna rush the guy, and that leaves, and he can call out, hey, leave these two, I got them. And so this guy can push over here to your car window, or your jump window, and this guy can actually push out into your rocks. Well, if that happens, then this push towards your car, it's not a very good push because you obviously 1, 2, and then this guy maybe 3. So you have a 3-on-1 scenario happening right here, which is not very good. I mean, you can get help from your teammates under here in your cuts, but that's still not a very good scenario because they have the rocks and ring to hide from your teammates. So I mean, it's just not a very good scenario to find yourself in. What the correct push there would be this way, the opposite way. So yeah, I mean that's why I don't think that like a playbook per se would actually be a very good thing in Halo. I mean, let's say your coach shows you a picture that's like this, or actually, sorry, let's go like this because this is the right one. Let's say your coach shows you this, but without these blue dots right here. If he shows you that, as soon as you spawn, you're losing that second and a half, 2 seconds, whatever, that it takes you to look at the image and then look up at your screen again and realize, okay, I need to go this way. I mean, it'll be much quicker, much faster if, you know, you had a coach who just said, hey, when you spawn, push car, or something like that. I mean, if he sees, you know, all 3 players over here converging on the couple guys in your hut, court, cuts area, then he can just say, hey, push car. And that's just much quicker. So yeah, that's why I don't think having playbooks will work. This is the first of 2 videos answering 2 questions that I was asked, and the next one will cover opening strats, like why, or not why, but you know, what exactly is the goal of a opening strat, and haven't decided yet, but I'm going to use Sync and either Zealot or Countdown for my 2 examples. It'll be a slightly longer video probably, just because I'll have to go over more. But and then I think maybe I'll have to read the question again, but I think there was something about setups in there as well. So so yeah, I'm gonna make another video covering that, and that should be up within the next couple days. I mean, it should be up, you know, Saturday night latest. But yeah, so comment and subscribe. See y'all.